Hey guys, welcome back. It's your boy Sir Drinks a Lot, and today you tuned into a Lap It Up drink review series reviewing Karma Wellness Water Orange Mango, 110% of 7 vitamins. So 110% divided by 7. Let's see, non-GMO, gluten-free, lactose-free, vegan. Let's see. 20 calories, 5 grams of carbohydrates, where 3 are from sugars. Those are added. There's niacin, vitamin D, vitamin E, well, vitamin D 22, vitamin E 17, vitamin A 2, vitamin A, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, niacin 18, sorry, and then sodium 10 milligrams, pantothenic acids 5.5 milligrams. There's a whole bunch of, not gonna mess with that. Let's see. Okay, so I'm supposed to peel sticker, push cap, and shake wellness in parentheses. So let's watching this one TikTok where this is I don't know if anybody's seen it, but trust fall. I think it's Mandarin. Chinese. But it's done in Mandarin. I think. Anyway, so there are 3 couples, and the thing is it trust fall. They're supposed to fall backwards. First lady falls backwards, gets caught. Second lady falls backwards, get caught. Third lady, who's been closing her eyes the entire time, falls forward, and the husband's just like, or the boyfriend is just like, and then it goes to her. She's got tissues in her nose because she hit her nose. And the trust fall has been switched, so she's behind the husband. She's supposed to catch him. She has her eyes closed as well. First guy falls back. Girl catches her. And these guys are really tall, too. And the girls are very small. Second guy, trust falls, catches. She's fine. Third guy, as soon as she says go, the lady falls backwards. And it said just after that, the boyfriend or whatever falls backwards. So it's just like, which I find funny, and I kind of worry that it might actually be sexist. I don't know if I've been the guy to trust. I'd have been like, as soon as I heard, because he fell after he heard the thump, but like I think he had already committed to fall. Anyway, so I pull the cap. This is what you got going on here. And then you push. And then shake well. But how much is well, I know how, like, well done versus, medium raw, relax it raw. A little more. I don't see any. There's a little bit of powder right there at the bottom. You gotta get a workout, I'm just kidding. My thing is, I don't have. It's not age restricted, but my videos are not meant for kids, and that sounds weird. It's not like I'm doing anything, bad, but I know that I cuss, or that I'll talk about stuff that is a bit more adult than, what kids are interested in. And that's why I like to set my things that, hey, this is not for anyone under 18, but I don't specifically set it to that, to where it's age restricted. But I do put it when it asks, I guess that is age restricting it. I guess if setting that way. But anyway, so let's try this. Karma. Got ran over by my karma ran over your dogma. Come on. There we go. Woo. That's a crappy cap. I smell the mango. I don't smell the orange as much. Still tastes powdery. Yeah, it's kind of bitter. Not a fan. Yeah, it's the one thing that you have powdered mixes and then you have liquid mixes. Powdered mixes always have this kind of a dry after effect to my tongue anyway. Now I loved like lemonade when I was a kid. My grandparents would always have a big container of lemonade, powdered Country Time lemonade. It was always the yellow Country Time lemonade, and also they never drank any of it. So literally every time we'd come up to visit would be us drinking the lemonade, which means we went through it. I mean, they had like bars of soap from the fucking Depression. They had lava soap. I don't even think they make lava soap anymore. They might, but not this particular type, I wouldn't think. It's that pumice soap. But they had bars of it still in original packaging that was faded back in the house. It's just woo. You know. But yeah, no, that's a bit nostalgic, really. If anybody thinks about it, if I have any elderly people, let's say the older generation on here, I don't know if the people who watch my stuff, if it gets towards that general demographic. I don't think I have that demographic. I don't think old people watch chubby white dudes talk about reviews of drinks. And not cats or do it DIYs or dogs. Or I've been getting into, okay, not really. Occasionally I'll do like pickle popping. I'll watch a couple of videos. Some of those are really cool. I like it when there's some surgery involved, but not full on surgery. We like have to cut away a little bit to get to whatever's in there, like a botfly. Oh, jeez, those are scary. Those are really, really scary. The idea of getting one of those. Oh, and then there's the larva ones that get in the toes and ugh. But I mean, you know. But then, like, I love watching like hoof reinforcement and fixing and stuff. One of my big favorites is the Hoof GP. He's fun. I love his stuff. The channel is really, really fun. But that being said, I like animal veterinary stuff. Is kind of cool. For a period of time in my youth, I dated a vet student, or dated somebody who became a vet student, and I think maybe later became a vet. I really don't know what happened with her. Yeah, no. There's relationship stuff that we don't talk about, but not to the point. Like, honestly, I think breakups are difficult. God, I'll talk about breakups now. Breakups are difficult. We'd broken up before for reasons that I believe were duplicated. The second time we broke up, and finally, and I napalmed any ability of building that bridge back because there was no point. There was literally no point. And you know, like I said, the relationships are difficult. They very are. And keeping somebody happy and being happy yourself it's a hard thing to do. And we get selfish for ourselves. They get selfish for themselves. There's you know, it's easy to place blame, but honestly, I think I can't say that I wouldn't change things if I could go back and do things differently. I think I would have probably been more. I think I'd have been more interested in doing something else. Like I should have taken certain advantages that I had when I was younger that I didn't. And whether those cost me the relationship or enhanced it, it reinforced it, is done and gone. But yeah, it's okay. I had the opportunity. My grandparents were very big into, like, hey, go to college. You think we'll help pay for you and everything. Problem is that I had to work. I couldn't afford for them to pay for college and me not have a job to pay for stuff like going to school full time and working full time, paying off a house and a car was difficult. I don't think I could have done it. And the thing is, I should have tried. I should have, for a short period of time, tried to get shit done. I should have taken my grandparents up on the offers multiple times, and I didn't. Out of selfishness, like, I can handle my own, I can do it myself, blah, blah, blah. But I really should have taken advantage of that. Would I have been better off? Who knows? I would like to think so, because, when you have something, in that instance where you're thinking, I'm good, but I would have been doing something different, and I might have been better, or it might have been worse. Sometimes when you get what you want, karma bites you in the ass. Not necessarily what you want. It's not what you need. But anyway, wow, that's a lot of talking about that. That's unnecessary. Okay, so the flavor, I said the mango, not a fan of it. I taste the orange in here, but it's a dry, watery mess. I mean, it's a fun idea. But I just want water. I can't. I just want water. It's dry. I don't like it. And it sounds weird, but it's just not. It's not good. Not my favorite at all. But that's just me. Honestly, I think I would give this a 1. No, I'll give it a 2. 2 and a 3. I give it a 2 on the 5 scale, and I give it a 3 on the 10 scale. It's not worth buying. There's another flavor, but if it's going to be that same kind of bitter, powdery taste, but with a different flavor, I mean, it might be better, but honestly, I don't think so. Am I going to try the other one? For you, maybe, but I might have to pace myself. Definitely not the greatest thing in the whole wide world. I'm not saying that I wouldn't do it. It's just that it's one of those things where it's like, I would rather not, and say I didn't. That's just how bad it is. Like, there are some really bad. Honestly, I have to be careful with my scales, because really 1s and death marks, like skull and crossbones, would be like the worst. It would have to be something that I put in my mouth that I would spit out. That is disgusting. That I just would not swallow. And if it's made and produced by a company for imbibement, there's really no reason for me to not be able to at least swallow. I know that sounds, take it how you want it. But yeah, if it's, like I said, if it's made as a drink and it's supposed to be drunk, you should be able to at least take a drink and go, oh God, that's terrible, and be done. There's, I'm sure there are drinks out there that are horrible, but I doubt you're going to find them in the grocery store. They're probably going to be mixed things or something weird. Something weird, you know what I'm saying? That being said, that's karma right there. Mango orange or orange mango or whatever. And it's like not good. Not tasty. Not delicioso. So, anyway. But you know, as most people should understand, like relationships are a two-way street. You got to be able to communicate back and forth. You got to be able to give and receive. And sometimes you're going to be the one thinking you're mostly giving, and you forget what you're also receiving. And you don't think you're receiving as much as you should be. And there was this one lady that I saw, and it was a TikTok it was a clip from my video where this woman said she cheated on him. She wanted to admit it, and she wanted to say she was sorry. And that she heard, it's like that's and because she didn't get the love and attention. She's a person who has to have love and affection and, you know, touches and cuddles. And then when things got rough, he shut down on her, whatever. And she's like, and that's no excuse. And I was kind of okay with that. I was kind of like, okay, yes, that's not cool, but you coming out and saying you're sorry is one thing, but you're not gonna find that. Somebody apologizing for something like that. And then, right after that, she says, I'm doing this so that nobody else can have something on me. You know? Nobody can have something like, she cheated on you, you know? And I'm just like, okay, so you're sorry, you're saying you're sorry so that somebody else can't tell him you did it. That's you're doing it for you. You're doing it so somebody else can't have one up on you, not because you did it. You really don't. I don't think you actually care that you did it. I mean, you might feel a little bad, but like when you get right down to it, you'd still do it again. So, yeah. No. That's just me, though. Why did this get into relationships? Because of the vet thing. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, so I hope you're all doing well. As always, I am Sir Drink Slot, and I am wishing you health, wealth, and love with enough time and gusto to enjoy it all down to the last drop. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.